Welcome, everybody. This is Redacted 9line for the Coin Curiosity channel, and we are going to be completing these pennies from our loose change that we had received from our friend Cubby. And we're going to have a cat that wants to walk on by. So, good thing that these, I guess, aren't any special coins. But yeah, he likes to say hello, so that's Bullet. And yeah, normally, again, if these were uncirculated, this little guy would not be here. But clearly, he wanted to say hello. And anyways, let's go ahead and come on, buddy. You got to get down. All right. So please don't forget to hit that like and hit that subscribe with the notification bell. Leave a comment below, and we'll see what will be coming up in the future videos. If we're going to do some more coin rolls, I mean, we will at some point, of course, but we may again do some grading of some coins and possibly going back and doing some overviews and explanations of some of the coins in our collection. So if you look at some of the earlier videos on the channel, you'll see that we were starting with the Flying Eagle cents, and then we had small cents, that is, and then we were we moved on to the Indian heads. So we may start doing some of those again, and just to keep different content going. But either way, let's go ahead and take a look at what we have for the pennies. And if anybody was wondering, for the dime account in the last video, there was $6.40. $6.40. Okay, it is time to review these with a little bit more detail, and let's see what we have to discuss and to highlight. And we have the 6 cents here that we will do a closer look at. So let's just start with, we'll look at this one first. So this is a 1972 San Francisco Mint. And this is the Memorial Reverse small cent. So there's nothing too special about it, but the reason that I had pulled it out was, again, I like to keep the S, the San Francisco Mint marks, as they just tend to be, of lower mintage. But with this 1972 San Francisco, there were 376 million. Nearly 377 million made. They did make some proofs as well. This is not a proof small cent, but we didn't need it, but we're keeping it just because of the San Francisco Mint mark. So we'll put that right there. All right, the next small cent. So we have a 1982 Memorial Reverse. Small cent, and so they had changed from a copper alloy to a copper plated zinc composition in 1982, so you could find different weights for the 1982. So let me put this down and let me see if I can grab my scale, if I can find where I put it. And let me just grab that 1 second, everybody. Okay. So the copper alloy weighs 3.11 grams. Get this cover off of this. All right. So 3.11. And that was the earlier composition before they had then changed it to the copper-plated zinc, which is approximately 2.5 grams. So let's go ahead and take a look. So this is the first test that we want to do. Okay, so we have 2.5 grams. So this was the copper-plated zinc. And then you have in here the large date variety and the small date variety. So we're going to go ahead and put this aside, and we will take a closer look at this in just a moment on the large and small dates. So the next small cent, we have a 1992, and this is Denver as well, Memorial Reverse. What we're looking for here is on the back. For the AM, we're looking to see if it is a close AM. If it is, that is a error, as they should be far, if I'm not mistaken. But we're going to go ahead and put that, and we'll take a look at that one in just a moment as well. So then we have 1998, no mint mark, so it should be Philadelphia, Memorial Reverse. And we are looking for a wide, or we're going to see if it's a wide AM or not. So we'll put that on the scope here in just a moment. 1999, Philadelphia. And we're looking to see if that'll be a wide AM. And then the last is 1992, and I believe that should be Denver there. And what we're looking for here again is the close AM. So let's go ahead and pull the scope out and take a look at those 5 cents a little bit closer. Okay, I do apologize. We ended up having the HVAC kick on, but let's go ahead and get this into focus here. All right, so this is the 1982, and again, what we were looking for is to see if it is a large date or a small date, and let's go ahead and so what it should be looking like as we try to bring a few things into view here. So there you have the large date and the small date. You can see in the left picture right here, all right, so your 8 and 2 are considerably larger than the 1, and you know they extend above it, whereas in this right picture they do not extend above the top of the 1 in the date, and they are essentially smaller. Now that's what I tend to look for. There are some other subtle differences, but that's what we have here. So we just look to see, are the 8 and the 2 of same height as the 1, or are they larger? And I would say that it's pretty easy to tell here that the 1 and the, I apologize, the 8 and the 2 are significantly larger. So this would be a 1982, and I may have called this a Denver before, and that was a mistake on my part, but this is clearly a 1982 Philadelphia large date version. The small dates do tend to go for a little bit more, but again, you're only getting into perhaps you might be reaching $1 in perfect condition. But we'll go ahead and put this with the rest of our 1982 varieties, and we'll see if we need to keep it, but I believe we have many of these, if I'm not mistaken. So that was the first small cent. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. All right, so this is the 1992 Denver, and what we were looking for here is to see if on the back how the word America looks, specifically the A and the M. So let's go ahead and flip it. And that, everybody, looks to be some significant separation between the A and the M. So this is a normal 1992 Denver, so we don't need that one, so we can put that aside. All right, next we have a 1998 Philadelphia. And with the 1998 Philadelphia, we're looking for the A and the M to be wide. So we want this to be a wide AM. So I should have kept that previous penny so we could show what the wide looks like, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and flip this. And there we have close. That is a close AM. So we do not need this one either. We have plenty of those. Next up, we have a 1999 Philadelphia. And now we are going to look to see if we have a wide AM. And ladies and gentlemen, that appears to be nearly touching, so that is normal. So we don't need that one. And then the last is that second 1992 Denver. And call it out. What were we looking for again? 1992 Denver. We're seeing if this will be close. And unfortunately, it is not. That is separation. But what is one to do? What is one to do? That was the, in case everybody's wondering where I was working. Right there. That's where I was working. A little bit, call that behind the scenes, if you will. So the only two, at the end of the day, that we are going to be keeping, the 1972 San Francisco, which would be that copper alloy composition, and what was that, 377 million, I believe. So that one will be kept, and then this 1982 Philadelphia large date, and we'll just see how many of these we have. But I have a sneaking suspicion that I already have plenty of these, as they are common. And this was the newer 1982 with the copper plated zinc. And thankfully, the HVAC just kicked off. But everybody, we made it to the end of the loose change. Yes, there is still this guy, which we will need to discuss. So I will get some more information on this coin, as I have some other foreign coins to look at. You know, we've got this piece here, and you know, I mean, I do have a few to go through on what I've accumulated. So we'll go ahead and just throw that onto the mix, and we'll get to those eventually. But this has been Redacted 9 Line for the Coin Curiosity channel. Appreciate you watching. Let me know what you would like to see. You know, more loose change, if you will. Coin rolls, if you want coin rolls. Do you like to see the quarters, the nickels, the dimes, the small cents? Do you want to see half dollars? Do you want to see full dollars, if I can get my hands on them? Do we want to do gradings, you know, to where we can, you know, compare and contrast to what is out there? So this, again, is very exciting. I enjoy doing this. And again, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment below, and we will catch you on the next video. Take care.